You really don't know the name? I frown. What do you mean, should I know you? The confusion in the eyes of the Nine Emperors flashed by. Then he shook his head. Nothing. Well, then I'll go back to sleep. You rest too. I turn my head. Start closing your eyes. The front is just at an angle he can't see. And my hands were shaking with excitement. Heartbeat is definitely over 200. Sweat all over. I almost jump up in shock. Fortunately, it was suppressed in time. Otherwise, the previous 9 emperors would definitely suspect and ask the truth. 18 turned out to be Luo Shaoxia. I really didn't expect it at all. What a surprise! I see. No wonder these 2 women have guns. No wonder the saber was used to reach the 9 embankments. No wonder they heard the words military base. Would be so trusting and excited. The name Luo Shaoxia. I shouldn't have been qualified to know. Just a very accidental coincidence. I came across a list of military special personnel. The people above are all classified. And it is the first object of protection for all military regions. Among these, the name Luo Shaoxia is in the top 5. Only after the name is written 2 words missing. Luo Shaoxia in the last life, it never happened until the end of the world. In fact, any fool knows, he must be dead. The word missing, in a sense, it already represents death. But for 10 years, the military has not stopped searching for Luo Shaoxia's whereabouts. This shows that, how special is Luo Shaoxia's position in the military. I suddenly had an idea, the corpse tide that happened in the resting inn up. If I hadn't happened to pass by there, the 9th brother of Luo Shaoxia monk in this life, I'm afraid it's still doomed. I held back my excitement. His right hand subconsciously touched his chin. Luo Shaoxia's identity is actually easy to deduce. He's a military protected name, the top 5 people on the list. And someone in the military with the surname Luo and high positions of power, only that one. I saved it at will with us. Weird little girl. It turned out to be that granddaughter. 2 women who died in their previous lives. Their fates in this life are completely rewritten. You say there's a bit of bewitching in my voice. Use your peripheral light to pick up the 9 emperors on the back seat. You're going to a colleague to pick someone up. The 9 emperors gave me a strange look. Answer softly. Yes, we're going to find a companion. My heart skipped a beat. Some look forward to it. This so-called companion can let the 9 emperors. If there is a small safety hazard, you should also pick it up. How terrifying is this person's identity? I never imagined that one day, the sun actually disappeared for a full 6 hours. Endless darkness swallows everything in the world. And all of life goes into a coma. Wait for people to wake up again. The world has changed. 80% of humans become zombies. Human civilization is beginning to collapse. The fat man is driving. I was in the passenger seat, looking at the highway. Saw welcome to the co-worker billboard. Frowning. There is a hint of caution in his eyes. Colleague, I have never been to this place in my previous life, but I've heard some rumors here. It is said that the person who entered the colleague was not eaten, just become a zombie. It's a dead city with no entry or exit. Previous life, I remember survivor of Minchang University was divided into 2 parts. A pair went straight to the stone chamber, and I was one of them. The other pair of survivors were better off. They are not so anxious in the end times. So I chose to settle down here temporarily. and look for some supplies. But after that, I never met them again. 10 years. Completely disappeared. Are they dead? What happened here in a previous life? Lou doubts in the eyes. He turned his head and calmly let everyone check the equipment. You need to make good preparations before entering the city. Hong City is not a town like Inge Town. The population of this city is 3 million. Nobody knows what is hidden in the city. Did the zombies disperse or gather? How many people are still alive? For people drive into the city. It's been a long time. We had trouble getting close to the city. I can only keep wandering on the surrounding streets. There are zombies everywhere. They're literally everywhere. Where exactly is the person you are looking for? I don't think it's realistic to find someone today. It was dark. The situation at night is not good for us. The 9 emperors obviously also discovered this. He looked worried. I'm afraid I can't find it today. I'm not sure if he left. But it should be right in the city center. I frown. It's not unreasonable. If that person is still alive, it should be impossible to stay in one place for too long. Who is the companion you are looking for? I can't help but wonder. A woman. Call her 13. Shang Zhu's eyes were full of fear. Even Luan Xiaozi, who has a very lively personality. It's all unusually quiet. It's completely inconsistent with his usual style. It's weird. I don't ask any more. Tell Master Chen to continue driving to find a foothold. When passing by a small to medium supermarket, I told everyone to get out of the car. A moment of kung fu. Dispose of the 100 or so zombies inside one by one. That's why there are so many zombies in the supermarket. As a result, no one dares to come here to search for supplies. So there are many kinds of jewelry inside. And then, everyone cleaned the supermarket briefly again. Spent the night here. Really the next morning, Master Chen is packing some food. Trunk of the car. A weak voice came over. I don't want to look for 13 at all. He might be dead. Luo Shaoxia suddenly lost her temper. The petite body of a little girl lies on a chair. Shangzhou Emperor, who was packing his things, frowned. Finally, he reluctantly persuaded her. We're not dead. How could she die? That woman.